This week, Parasha talks about one of the mitzvot that we do frequently, the mitzvah of Sedaka. And Torah says that when there is a poor person among you, don't harden your heart. Don't close your hand from the poor person. You should open your hand for him, and should surely lend him money, whatever that he needs, should provide for him, sufficient for his need. That's like. But watch yourself. Torah says maybe your heart is wicked and you don't want to give it to him. I should say, give it to him. Now, what does mean Dein Machzero means sufficient for his need. Now, Rashi says, what does Dein Machzero mean? Whatever that's like him, if it was a very rich person that he had horses in front of him that would put his kavod and honor, there were horses in front of him, or he had the mirage in front of him because of the kavod and honor, or he was very rich, he would eat duck. Whatever that he used to, you have to provide for him because that is his need. Now, there's a big question here. Let's say somebody eats tuna fish himself for supper, and he has somebody that became poor that used to eat duck meat or very fancy food. Now Torah is telling him that you have to give Sedaka, you have to provide for it even better than yourself. It's interesting to help him below yourself or even your level is something that most people could do. But to make him better than themselves doesn't make sense for a lot of people. And they are not ready to do that. What? I should work hard and make money, and my Sedaka money should go for somebody that he would live better than me, he would eat better than me. Now, what type of logic there is? Very interesting question on the Mitzvah of Sedaka that opened our horizon to understand the Mitzvah of Sedaka much better. We used to think the Mitzvah of Sedaka is that somebody comes and has a need, you provide for him. So providing for needy people. But Torah is telling us the Mitzvah of Sedaka is not providing. There is something much deeper than that. Somebody went to the freezing cold winter, they went to collect money from a very rich person, and he knocked at the door. The rich person came at the door and said, what do you want? He said, I need help for the community, for people. I said, come in, I write your check. He said, no, I don't come in, you come out. I said, no, it's very cold. You know, he insisted very much I should come out. He came out and I wrote a check, gave it to him, and says, I don't understand. Why did you want me to come out? You could have come in and I would have written a check for you. Why did you force me to come out? He says, I wanted you to come out in a cold, freezing weather to understand and relate to poor people. The poor people that you are helping them because of the need that they have to relate to their pain. The mitzvah of Sedaka is not providing for the person. The mitzvah of Sedaka is relating to the pain of other people. To relate what type of pain he has, he's suffering, he's in pain. You try to take out somebody from pain. Imagine somebody's finger got stuck in the door, closed door, and he's screaming, he's full of pain. We don't make a calculation whether I could have time, I could do it. Maybe I shouldn't help him, it's better, I have more suffering myself than he did. You don't make that cheshbonot, you jump to help him because somebody is in pain, you relate to his pain, you understand there's a pain. Here, the mitzvah of Sedaka is to relate to pain of other people, to understand he has a pain. He used to be a rich man. He used to that style of life. Now he doesn't have that style of life. He's in pain. Torah says I have to take him out of his pain. Not providing. I'm taking him out of the pain that he has. I relate to the pain that he has, and I try to be responsive to that pain. That's the mitzvah of Sedaka. That gives us a new understanding. Torah Bichlal Torah in general wants us to relate to other people, to the pain of other people. So we just say, okay, I don't want to know. The Meshulach comes and he's talking to you. You are not to say that I don't have time for you. Give him money. No, that's not the right way of doing it. You have to listen to him, understand his pain, relate to his pain, and be mevarech him, tell him good words, some type of blessing word, and make him feel good. That's a mitzvah of tzedakah. The Gemara says that there are two types of tzedakah. One type of tzedakah that you give money to somebody else, and for the chesed of somebody else. Another mitzvah of tzedakah is with the wording that you have, you build up a person. Once Gadol saw that somebody was very upset and very painful, he went and talked to him and gave him chizuk and idut. And after a while, he called Gadol and told him that, if you wouldn't have spoken to me, I would have committed suicide. Gadol says, see the power of the word. You could build up people, you could give them life. Not just a matter of bread and butter, it's life with the right wording. Right, the word of chizuk you find to give to other person. Don't ignore people that are in pain. Don't be numb. Get to them with the right wording and penetrating their heart. You could give them life, you could give them existence. And that's what Torah brought from us. And that's the greatest mitzvah of Sedaka, to relate to others' pain and try to see what you could do about it and do it.